पिता हे जग प्रभो, हे जग पिता हे जग प्रभो, मुझे अपने नाम का दान दो, तुझे अपने मन में न देख लो, तुझे अपने मन में न देख लो, वह ज्ञान दो, वह ध्यान दो, हे जग पिता हे जग प्रभु, हे जग पिता हे जग प्रभु।
यम नियम आसन प्राणायाम प्रत्याहार धारणा ध्यान समाधया अष्टो angani. According to Patanjali, these are the 8 components of yoga: yam or self-discipline, niyam or discipline, asan or positions, pranayam or control of breath, pratyahar or determination, dharana or dedication, dhyan or meditation, samadhi or deep meditation. For the purity of external life, non-violence, truth, non-exploitation, celibacy, non-acquisitiveness are the requisite disciplines of yam. For internal purity, one needs to follow the regulations or niyam of purity of thought, contentment, fortitude, self-reflection and surrender to God. We should practice the asanas only after following the tenets of yam and niyam, that is, self-control and discipline. Sit in a comfortable position. You can sit in Siddhasana or in Padmasana. Practice pranayam daily in a position in which you can sit comfortably for a long period. The benefit of practicing of pranayam will be total physical health. It will remove mental blocks, and our mind would be so centered as to be able to see the reflection of God in our soul. We will experience equanimity of mind and serenity of spirit. Choose the asana you are most comfortable with: Siddhasana, Sukhasana or Padmasana. Place your left heel against the Sivani Nadi or top of the right thigh. Now, place the right heel on top of the left heel, toes against the calves of your legs, both knees touching the ground and both hands on the knees, 3 fingers open and the tips of the thumb and index finger touching. This is the pose of meditation and enlightenment. This is the position in which you should practice pranayam. If you are suffering from Vat Rog or gas diseases, then you can alter the pose of the hands to Vayu Mudra, with the index finger touching the base of the thumb instead of its tip. We can practice pranayam in this pose also. Apart from Siddhasana, you can sit in Padmasana with the right foot placed on left thigh, left foot on the right thigh. If it is possible for you to manage, both heels should be placed on either side of the navel. This is Padmasana, which can also be conducive to pranayama. If you can't sit either in Siddhasana or Padmasana, then sit in Sukhasana. That is a position which you find most conducive to your comfort. Make sure the spinal cord is straight. Pranayama can be done in this asana also. Those who can't sit on the floor may sit in a chair and practice pranayama. Now, we start with a pranayama called Bhastrika Pranayama. Take a deep breath and release it with a sense of joy, happiness, and peacefulness. Patiently draw in a deep breath up to the lungs, up to the diaphragm, and make sure not in the stomach. Remember, there is no organ in the stomach, no part which can absorb oxygen. Oxygen is absorbed by our lungs, so make sure you draw the breath deeply inside your lungs and not your stomach. As we draw in lungfuls of breath with a feeling of purity, divinity, power, and cosmic energy, we are inhaling deeply and exhaling. You are inhaling deeply and exhaling. The pressure during inhalation and exhalation should be the same. Inhale deeply and exhale with full force. And while you exhale, take care that you exhale completely. You will experience happiness and a sense of achievement. All the divine powers, energy, purity, health, and all that is sublime in this universe, I am taking it in my mind, in my breath, in my body, and in my soul. By calling on the Honorable Acharya Karamveer Ji, Vaidyaraj Acharya Balakrishnan Ji, by calling on purity, your body is performing Bhastrika Pranayama. There should be no stress. The face should convey an ease, concentration, and a blissful sense of achievement, sense of accomplishment. How do you feel content in life? You feel happy. The same emotion should reflect on your face when you do pranayama. Whenever you feel tired, take a break and rest, and then start again. For a healthy heart, healthy lungs, and all mental stress problems, especially those who have problem of depression, should do Bhastrika Pranayama. Those who get migraine pain should do Bhastrika Pranayama. Migraine pain, problem of depression, Parkinson's disease, paralysis will feel relieved of all these problems by doing Bhastrika Pranayama. By practicing Bhastrika Pranayama, the nerves will become revitalized. Prana, Apan, Vyan, Udan, Saman. These are the 5 prana that make the body function. By practicing the Bhastrika Pranayama, all the 5 senses are becoming strong and healthy and are being revitalized. With this thought in mind, let us start again. I'm getting stronger, healthier, and reinforced, and I'm being revitalized. Prana, Apan, Vyan, Udan, Saman. 5-fold prana are being revitalized and becoming stronger. My body's aura system is becoming strong, and my body is becoming enlightened and energized. Experience the divine splendor, the divine glow, divine light, divine being, divine developments, and the supreme powers, and then practice pranayama. By practicing this pranayama, a person's internal glow increases. Our body's aura expands further, and this mystical energy, the force, the aura, they become strong. Relax once again after doing Bhastrika Pranayama. In this manner, by welcoming the divine power and energy and the Supreme Being every day, you can practice Bhastrika Pranayama for 2 minutes. Everybody should practice Pranayama every day for 2 minutes. And If you want to practice for a longer time, you can do it for maximum 5 minutes and not more than that. We do not recommend doing pranayam for more than 5 minutes daily. Do this pranayam for minimum 2 minutes and maximum 5 minutes. Experience freedom from chronic diseases and discover a healthy and energized way of life. Pranayam should be practiced by everyone, because pranayam is not only for those who are sick, but people who practice it will never fall sick in their life. The sick as well as healthy should practice Bhastrika Pranayam for 2 minutes daily. Now we'll do Kapalabhati Pranayam. In Bhastrika Pranayam, we were inhaling and exhaling, but in Kapalabhati Pranayam, we'll only exhale. We are exhaling, and while exhaling, the stomach muscles are contracted, and impure breath is expelled from the body. The stomach will automatically go in. Like when we vomit, the stomach as a reflex is pulled inside. Or like when you blow your nose, the stomach muscles are contracted inside. Exhale with force and relax. Push your breath out of your body with full force, strength and might. And with this aim in mind, that I'm only going to exhale. When you exhale, your stomach muscles will contract and go inside automatically. This is Kapalabhati Pranayam. When you feel tired, you can stop. Initially, you can start by doing this only 30 times. After doing it 30 times, you will feel tired, so you can relax. After relaxing for some time, you can start Kapalabhati Pranayam again. Kapal is the forehead and Bhati means glow. By doing this pranayam, one can experience a glow which is extremely beautiful. This Kapalabhati Pranayam is very useful in increasing the facial glow of the person who performs this pranayam. Their forehead will emit a beautiful glow, a kind of light, a kind of radiance, a splendor and brilliance. So, to make your body look beautiful or your face look beautiful, you will not need to apply any cosmetics. If you practice Kapalabhati Pranayam, your face will glow. It will emit a beautiful light, and by doing this pranayam, the Mooladhara chakra will awaken. Then the Kundalini will awaken. While doing this pranayam, concentrate on the Goladhara chakra, and naturally the Kundalini powers will awaken. A vertical line is drawn, and the powers undergo a vertical transformation. Now we'll again start the Kapalabhati Pranayam. Exhale with full force, with an aim in mind, a determination and a thought that whatever impurities and toxins and illnesses are there in my body, they are all being expelled out. When there is an accumulation of toxins in the body, it gives way to diseases. While doing the Kapalabhati Pranayam, think in your mind that whatever toxins or oxidants are in my body, they are being expelled from my body. And when there will be no toxins or no oxidants in my body, then how will my body be affected by diseases? So think that whatever toxins were there, they are being expelled. The disease-causing ills are being expelled. And also all the impure thoughts that you had since time immemorial are also being expelled from the body. Whatever impure thoughts were there in the conscious, unconscious and the subconscious mind are being thrown out of the body. When you feel tired, stop. Don't overexert your body. Relax and start after some time. Those who have heart problem or high blood pressure, these patients should do this pranayam only at a medium speed, like this. People with heart problem and those having high blood pressure should not perform this pranayama at high speed. Instead, they should do it at medium speed. Those who are physically weak should also perform this at a slow speed. When you feel tired, stop immediately and do not overexert yourself. If one wants to reduce weight, one should do this pranayama for 5 to 10 minutes. Gradually increase the time. On the first day, do it for 1 minute, then gradually for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, up to maximum 10 minutes. The minimum time for this pranayama is 5 minutes and the maximum time is 10 minutes. So, this pranayama is for those persons who want to reduce weight or keep their body healthy or want to get rid of constipation, gastric troubles and acidity, want to get relief from cirrhosis of the liver and hepatitis B, should practice this pranayama and gradually increase the practice time. By this pranayama, the problem of prostrate can be fully rectified, and also this pranayama dissolves the fibroids in the uterus. This pranayama is extraordinary. This is why I say that the Kapalbhati pranayama is the Sanjeevani or eternal life provider of the earth. Those who want to remain healthy and those who want to get rid of long or incurable diseases, there is no disease on the earth which cannot be cured by Kapalbhati pranayama. While doing Kapalbhati pranayama, concentrate on the Mooladhara chakra, and then you will experience the awakening of Kundalini. From the Mooladhara chakra, a kind of light, glow, radiance rises on the body and purifies the Swadhisthana, Manipur, Hriday, Anahad, Vishuddhi and Ajyan chakra and reaches the Sahasrara chakra. That light, glow and radiance rises upwards, reaches the Sahasrara chakra and purifies all the chakras. So to purify the chakras and to cure diabetes, to get rid of obesity, to get relief from stomach-related problems, reducing cholesterol and also reducing triglycerides, this pranayama is extraordinarily useful. Even for diabetes, obesity, problems of allergies and asthma, for sinusitis, for allergies, for those who have a bout of sneezing early in the morning, for people who snore, those who have these problems should perform this pranayama. Children who are unable to concentrate on their studies should do this pranayama. Their mind will become more focused and alert, and they will be able to concentrate on their studies better. For the concentration of mind, this pranayama is very useful. We'll start this pranayama again. Exhale properly, but air is being inhaled. When you exhale, you don't have to do like this. This will be wrong. You will be able to exhale naturally. You will feel that your body is rid of diseases. Through this pranayama, all rheumatism-related problems are eliminated. Vata, Pitta and Kapha, all three are in balance. People with content mind, senses and soul are the healthy people. By performing this pranayama, all the diseases are expelled. The toxins are thrown out and the impurities are also expelled. All the systems of the body fall into order on their own. On your face, there will be blissfulness and your heart will experience happiness. There will be a difference in your life. By doing this pranayama, you will experience a blissful happiness in your life. You will feel more healthy by doing this pranayama. Again, we will relax. So, this was the Kapalbhati pranayama. This pranayama is the Sanjeevani of earth. Whether someone has any disease or illness, be it cancer or hepatitis B or even AIDS, for everyone, it is essential that they practice this pranayama, not on 1 or 2 persons, but this pranayama was experimented on lakhs of people, and it was found that there is no medicine or yoga knowledge which is as effective as this pranayama. So, we give special emphasis on this pranayama. and the various exponents of yoga have also given special mention to this pranayama. This was the Kapalabhati pranayama. Kapalabhati should be practiced minimum for 5 minutes, whether you eat food or not, and whether you have breakfast or not. But you must practice Kapalabhati pranayama. It should become a part of your life. You should pledge that unless and until you practice this pranayama, you will not eat food. And then see that you will never be affected by any illness in your whole life. You will save a lot of medical expenses if your body is healthy. This body, which is like a temple, a gift of God, will be healthy and will again become a house for the pure. This body of ours is actually the abode of the gods. You must perform pranayama and make this body of yours a house for the gods. Then you will be able to introspect and understand yourself. And then you'll be able to find the Supreme One within your soul. By this pranayama, you will be more focused and your concentration power will also improve. We'll do this once more and then move forward. Do it with ease. Exhale properly. Women who have problem in the uterus will get rid of the problem. If the uterus tubes are closed, they'll open up. If there are any fibroids in the uterus, they will dissolve on their own. Even the cancerous lumps get dissolved by doing this pranayama. This is a very extraordinary pranayama that has only one aim, that all the toxins, impurities, diseases and illnesses should be thrown out of the body so that you are left in a pure form with brilliance and radiance, and you experience a blissful state of mind. This was Kapalabhati pranayama. And now we'll do Bahya pranayama. After doing Kapalabhati pranayama, we'll do Bahya pranayama 3 times. By doing the Bahya pranayama, we can get rid of all stomach-related problems. Hernia can be rectified completely. By doing this pranayama, all dhatu-related diseases are cured. All urine-related problems are rectified. Prostate problem is completely cured by practicing this pranayama. The person is cured of several diseases. We must do this Bahya pranayama after the Kapalabhati pranayama, during which we have awakened the force of the Mooladhara chakra. We use that awakened force to do this Bahya pranayama. People who have a heart problem or high blood pressure should not do this Bahya pranayama. If by taking medicines your BP becomes normal, then you can do this pranayama for 10 to 15 seconds, maximum 11 times. And if you want to increase the practice session, you can do this 21 times. In general, you should do it at least 3 times. Inhale deeply to the maximum and then exhale. There will be 3 bunds. Put your chin close to your throat. Suck in your stomach to touch the back. Pull the part of the abdomen below your navel upwards. Touching your chin to your throat is called Jalantraband. Sucking in your stomach to touch the back is Uddayanaband. Pulling the lower part of your navel upwards is called Moolaband. After you have exhaled fully, you have performed Rechak. You must apply these 3 bunds. In yoga terminology, inhaling is called Purak and exhaling is called Rechak. To hold the breath after exhaling completely is Bahya Kumbhak, and after inhaling completely is Abhyantar Kumbhak. We'll perform Rechak while doing Bahya pranayama. We'll hold our breath after exhaling, then employ the 3 bunds. After the Jalandhar band, we'll inhale, then release the 3 bunds. Again we'll exhale and employ the 3 bunds this way. This way, perform the Bahya Pranayam from 3 to 5 times every day. If you want to improve your performance, do this very gradually. You can do it 11 times and during the winters up to 21 times. General performance suggests that it should be done 3 to 5 times. This Bahya Pranayam is extremely useful for the uterus. Those women whose uterus is bothering them or the uterus tubes are blocked, they can greatly benefit from this pranayam. This pranayam is also useful for hernia patients. Also, Bahya Pranayam cures you of all gastric illnesses. After doing this pranayam, we'll now do Anuloma Viloma Pranayam. Our body has 727,210,210 nerves. All of them will be purified by performing Anulom Vilom Pranayam. We'll practice this from the left as well as the right side of the nose. In yoga terminology, the left side is called Chandraswar and the right is called the Suryaswar. Nerve on the left is called Ida Nadi and on the right is called Pingla Nadi. Lift your right hand, close the right nostril. Start from Chandraswar. The left part is called Ganga, the right part Yamuna and the middle part Saraswati. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. This trinity is inside you. Close the right nostril and through the left nostril inhale slowly. Inhalation is now complete. Now close the left nostril with the middle and the little finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril and exhale through the left. Use your thumb to exhale through the left. Now inhale through the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Let this go on. Inhale completely in your lungs. Do not inhale into your stomach. The lungs should expand. Because your stomach does not have any organ which can absorb oxygen, the lungs do this absorption. So, fill in your lungs. Inhale deep breaths and exhale deep breaths. Even if you are a heart patient, do this. Your problem of high blood pressure will go away by this pranayam. The blockages in the heart will also clear up by this pranayam. But don't rush into this. Do this slowly. Have patience. Do it with happiness, with peace of mind, with emotions, with all the feelings. And while exhaling and inhaling, concentrate on Omkar. Rest in between. The Kundalini force will awaken by this Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Think about this pranayam. Take a pledge that my body systems will awaken. The energy of Pran is awakening inside. There should be complete dedication. The mind, the body, and the soul should be enlightened, awakened, radiating. In Atharva Veda, the Lord says, the body that is rid of diseases is the abode of gods, is Ayodhya. It has a huge reservoir of nectar. Let's discover this treasure of nectar by the help of Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Place your right thumb on your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril and exhale through the right. Again, inhale through right. Exhale through left. There should be a rhythm in the breathing and a balance with the pran. Along with the breathing, you will hear music from within. Without any complications, get involved with your breathing and this pranayama. Imagine that this divine energy is being showered in the universe. Everywhere there is eternal bliss, divine emotions, divine enlightenment, divine radiance. Every place is covered with divine brilliance. You must experience the divine bliss, the divine peace, divine light, divine energy everywhere. O Lord, the world is full of your bliss. Everyone will be blessed with your energy and brilliance. You must concentrate on Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Feel your emotions. Fulfill your pledge. By experiencing the force, I'm experiencing the divine energy. I'm experiencing the divine bliss. Imagine all this. When you rest, concentrate on your breathing and your mind while resting. This Anulom Vilom Pranayam will rid you of all Vata, Pitta and Kapha diseases. If you are suffering from arthritis, whether it is rheumatic arthritis or osteoarthritis, or if you have lost cartilage tissue, if your ligaments have become loose, if the synovial fluid, which is the fluid between your joints, has reduced, then practice this pranayama. By doing this, the synovial fluid will automatically become regulated. The fluid, which was not being produced, will become regulated again. The lost cartilage will rejuvenate all over again, and the joints which were deformed due to ligaments will become normal again. The fingers of your hands that have become disfigured will return to their normal shape. So if you have arthritis, you must do this pranayama. You must also do Kapalbhati and Bhastrika, but this pranayama will be specifically useful. If you have a problem of varicose veins, this will go away too. If there is any blockage in the heart, then by doing Anulom Vilom Pranayama, you can cure not only 70 to 80% blockages, but also 100% blockages. So to remove blockages in the heart, to reduce cholesterol, to reduce triglycerides, to reduce sulfins, there can be so many types of toxins in the body, so many types of oxidants. To regulate them, this pranayama is extremely important. Doing this regularly will lead you to the cure of your heart ailments, will reduce cholesterol levels, will reduce triglycerides. These triglycerides and cholesterol levels will become normal on their own. High blood pressure will become normal again. The permanent solution for high blood pressure is Anulom Vilom Pranayama. Let's start this pranayama again. Inhale from left, exhale from right. Now inhale from right, exhale from left. Let this continue with simplicity and with peace. From the opposing nostrils, from the anti-nostrils, you have to do this Anulom Vilom Pranayama. And you will be rid of all physical ailments. The nervous system will be rejuvenated and healthy. You will be free of Parkinson's disease by the help of this Anulom Vilom Pranayama. You will always be free of anxiety. You will get over depression. There is only one solution for depression, this pranayama. Anulom Vilom Pranayama. You will never have a migraine attack ever. The blockages in the nerves of your brains will vanish. That's why you can cure paralysis with this. Anxiety is controlled. All the problems related to the brain, all the problems related to the heart, the problems of asthma, sinusitis, problems of allergies, sneezing, the problem of snoring, you will be rid of all these problems by the practice of this pranayama. You must rest in between, and during rest, concentrate on your breathing. In every breath, think of Omkar. You must do Anulom Vilom Pranayama. So even to improve your concentration, this pranayama will be very useful. Think of Om, Om with every breath you take. To awaken the Kundalini force, this Anulom Vilom Pranayama is extremely important. By doing this Anulom Vilom Pranayama, all the force in the Mooladhara chakra gets transformed to a higher level. This transformation of the force in the Mooladhara chakra to another level is the awakening of the Kundalini. In yoga terminology, this is called Urdhva Veda. In the Vedas, the Lord Himself says that by performing Urdhva Veda, you can conquer death. Let us control our breathing and learn how to conquer death. The great sage and a holy man, Rishi Patanjali, says that during Anulom Vilom Pranayama, you reach a stage of no thought. And once you attain that stage of no thought, you can experience the divine love, the divine bliss, the divine knowledge of God. This is being with the force. For this awakening and enlightenment, it's necessary to perform this pranayama for at least 10 minutes every day. The great Patanjali continues to say that when you reach this no-thought stage and you experience the holy blessings, where does it lead you? Hritamam Tat Prajya. You get Hritamam Tat Prajya. Only the truth of life exists. All the lies of the world, all the darkness of the life vanishes. Everything is purified. All the faults, all the problems of your life, all pressures on your mind, everything just vanishes. And we attain our true embodiment and our own supreme being. Let's do this pranayama once again and then we'll take some rest. Rest. And now in an easy manner, with introspection, we'll concentrate our mind. The mind becomes focused simply because of doing pranayama. In this Aja chakra, we'll focus our mind to do Brahmi pranayama now. Call on the Brahm. Think of the supreme controlling force, Omkar. Think of the pure, the truth, the Lord Omkar. Keep your mind focused on the Aja chakra. We'll pronounce them later. The mouth will remain closed. Breathe through the nostrils, and the sound of exhaling should also come through the nostrils. We'll close our ears with our thumbs. The part of the ear that is raised upwards, we will close our ears by folding that part onto it. Once closed, the index fingers will rest on our forehead. The rest of the 3 fingers should be together. Put the first finger in the foundation of the nostrils and the eyes. Put the middle finger like this. The 3 fingers are together. The first finger is at the foundation of the eyes and nose. Press it slightly here. And if we focus our mind in this Aja chakra, then you will be able to experience the splendor of the light, the divine radiance. Become one with that divine world, Omkar, full of bliss, full of light, enlightened, full of peace, the peace of God, the love of God, the knowledge of God. I am blessed with all this. Experience all this. Be one with the Supreme Lord. Omkar is the name of that Supreme One. In the Himalayan ranges, there is the Mount Kailash. The Lord Himself wrote Om, and all the great sages attained great holiness by the virtue of this Omkar. With the help of this Omkar, they attained absolution. Let us also resound Omkar. Let us perform Bhramari Pranayama. Touch the ears with the thumbs and take a deep breath. This is Bhramari Pranayam. This is to get over tensions. Everywhere people are tense, concerned, afraid, suspicious, not trusting. There are three main reasons for tensions. A person is tense because of his body and its diseases. A person can be tense for himself or for his relatives. A person can also be tense because of his business. If you have any type of tension, you can resound Omkar, and with the resonance of the word like this, if you do Bhramari Pranayam, you will be free of tension. You will also be free of hypertension. If you want a permanent solution of high blood pressure, then you must perform Bhramari Pranayam. And if you want to avoid heart diseases, then also you must do this pranayam. For high blood pressure, for heart problems, for the blockages in the heart, this Bhramari Pranayam is extremely useful. All kinds of tensions can be sorted out by this Bhramari Pranayam. Early in the morning as you wake up, or even while lying down, you can do this. This is extremely important for all the people. You will be relieved of all the tensions. You will be relieved of heart ailments. All the negative energy inside you will end because of this. The divine resonance in the sounds of Omkar will purify your mind, body and soul. You will experience a divine transformation of your body, mind, thought, emotion, conscience. You can tap all the positive energy by simply practicing the positive energy. This positive energy is divine bliss. Bhramari Pranayam can empower the person with a lot of force. So, if you want to be blessed with the experience of the divine force, you must practice Bhramari Pranayam. By performing this, you will experience divine bliss. Today we are sitting and performing Bhramari Pranayam here on the banks of the river Ganga. In the same manner, the great sage Dayanandji Maharaj used to recite Omkar for 18 hours a day, used to recite this divine mantra daily. Gautam, Kapil, Kannad, Jayaminya, Vishwamitra and other great sages also used to offer their prayers to the Supreme One by resounding the word Omkar. Lord Shiv, Lord Ram and Lord Krishna also recited Omkar to absorb the supreme force into themselves, and then were known as the avatars of the God. If we too want riddance from all physical and mental illnesses, we must do this pranayam every day. This Bhramari Pranayam is extremely useful for migraine pain and for paralysis. If you are low on self-confidence or have problems in concentrating in any subject, you must do Bhramari Pranayam. Now we'll do Udgit Pranayam, the excitement of Omkar. The mind should concentrate on this Aija Chakra. By doing Bhramari Pranayam, the experience of divine splendor, of enlightenment, of radiance, of otherworldly feelings, we must remain concentrated on the chakra, and the mind should be focused on the merging of Ira and Pingla, and on the trinity of Ganga, Yamuna and Saraswati. Keeping this Aija Chakra in mind, we must recite Omkar. We will call on the Almighty by the virtue of Udgit. We are all the children of the Supreme One, the Brahma. Let us experience that part of the great Brahma, ourselves, and the realization of being the children of the greatest Father. And let us fill our hearts with the bliss of this pride, and let us be one with Omkar. Along with emotions, there is a sense of devotion, a dedication, a struggle, a submission. an emotion of separation. O Lord, countless lives have been lost in the fires of earthly experiences. And Lord, now let me burn in the fires of yoga. O Lord, let me be with you. Let me not suffer anymore. Lord, absolve me. Let me experience divine bliss. Let me now be in your eternal loving lap, experiencing the eternal love of the Supreme Brahma and believing that you are sitting in the blissful lap of the Lord and you have the radiance of Brahma all around you. Come and let us be one with the Brahma and experience his force and authority everywhere, inside, right, left, down, up. Recite Omkar. Take in deep breaths and discover new health, free from all physical and mental illnesses. Join your conscience with the superconscious, your soul with the Supreme One. Discover yourself and the great Brahma inside you. Self-introspection and realization of Brahma is one and the same. The road is the Omkar. We'll take deep breaths and recite Omkar thrice while inhaling and once while exhaling. Omkar is pronounced with a lot of emotion. When there was nothing in this universe, not even Shunya, the only thing that was there was Omkar. When the final day of reckoning comes and everything is destroyed, even then the only thing that remains undestroyed is Omkar. That's why the whole universe is dependent on Omkar. This body is also dependent on Omkar. If you look at your body, you will notice that your eyebrows are shaped like Omkar. The passage for your breathing is like Omkar. The lips are shaped like an Omkar. The chin is shaped, even in a child, like Omkar. The ears are shaped like Omkar. Our chest is shaped like Omkar. Our ribs are shaped like Omkar. The throat is shaped like Omkar. Look at your body. From the top or from the bottom, this body and this universe is completely dependent on Omkar. So feel surrounded by and submerged in the powers of Omkar. Wherever I am with the Lord, with Omkar, to my left and right, up and below, everywhere, left, right, up, down, inside out, there is only Omkar. There is only one Brahma, only one Supreme One. Be under the influence of the Brahma and recite the Omkar, fully submerged in it. Keep reciting till you get tired, till you become one with Omkar. That is the true meaning of praying. By praying to God, you instill the memory of God. In prayers, you end arrogance. It is the submission of arrogance. And by praying, you become one with Brahma, with God, with the Supreme One. Just like all the rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, when they reach the ocean, lose their name and their identity by becoming one with the ocean. Come, let us also flow towards that Brahma. We have traveled a lot in this world. We have struggled a lot in this world. In this world of earthly desires, all that we got was diseases, restlessness, and grief. Come, let's flow in the fires of yoga and towards Brahma. When we were in the flow of the world, all that we got was restlessness. Come, let's flow like these rivers towards the great ocean. Let our soul flow towards the Supreme Soul, and we should derive divine pleasure from that divine soul, that Supreme Soul, the Brahma pleasure. There should be a great submissiveness from all quarters. Whatever I am, it is by the grace of the Almighty. Whatever I have, health, wealth, mind, beauty, youth, this life, everything belongs to the Brahma. In this way, by becoming one with the Supreme One, we'll recite Omkar. Be conscious of your breathing. This slow, ongoing breathing, experience this flow from outside towards inside, and the breaths that are flowing out from within, experience them minutely. Along with breathing, pray to the Pranav too. Pray to this mystical syllable. Let your breathing be one with your mind. When we concentrate on Pranav, we will be in the state of meditation. This is the secret of yoga. Our mind concentrates during pranayama. We are free from the slavery of our mind. We conquer mind. The same Omkar lifts us from the mental thoughts and establishes us in the realms of the spiritual thoughts. Our soul merges with the Brahma. You define the simple yoga. You experience the simple yoga. Pranayama controls the senses and defines them in the mind. When these senses lose their control and become one with your mind, you are at another level. We can experience this simple state where the senses are one with the mind. When this mind and breathing are controlled together, this state is called dharana. And when the breathing and the soul are controlled together, this state is called dhyan. And when this soul merges with the Supreme Soul, then it is called samadhi. The senses in rhythm with the mind lead to pratyahar. The mind and the breathing in rhythm is dharana. Breathing and the soul in a rhythm lead to dhyan, and the soul merging with the Supreme Soul is samadhi. This is the journey that we all make during pranayama. Thus, you can rid yourself of all the physical illnesses, cure yourself of mental disorders by this pranayama. At the same time, we get this spiritual knowledge and we travel towards samadhi during pranayama. The darkness of lies and ignorance suddenly vanish by this pranayama. The great sage Maharishi Patanjali says that when we lose these dark clouds from within, we become one with the Great One, with the infinite, with the eternal soul, with the super consciousness. The soul becomes one with the Brahma. Come, let's join that Brahma every day with a resolute will to reach that supreme consciousness, to merge with Him. For this, we have to practice pranayama every day like this and focus on pranav. Even while sleeping, we should be conscious of our breathing and pranav. Whenever you are sitting alone in a quiet place, you should practice breathing and focus on pranav, you will be satisfied and you will lead a life full of peace. What are the resources for the treatment of thyroid problem in yoga? Something that can give you a permanent solution to your thyroid problems. Because in today's modern world, the medicines prescribed for thyroid like altoxin do not cure the patient even if taken for the rest of his life. These medicines control the problem of thyroid, but the kind of side effects that these medicines have, patients often get disappointed. They get frustrated, and thyroid problems lead to so many problems in the body that the patient gets really upset. We'll now tell you those exercises which, if you practice, you can rid yourself of all the problems of thyroid. So, let's talk about thyroid. You are suffering from the problems of thyroid. First of all, control your diet. Stop eating all sour-tasting food. Do not have fried food. And now you must do Ujjayi Pranayama. For Ujjayi Pranayama, you must sit straight. We'll take a deep breath by squeezing the throat. The throat would be squeezed just like when you tighten your fist. You concentrate entirely on your fist. Similarly, when you do this Ujjayi Pranayama, your concentration should be entirely on your throat. And when you would be tightening your throat while taking in your breath, there will be a kind of sound like this. And after taking the deep breath, after some time implement the Jalanthar Bandh. Hold your breath in for some time. This is Abhyantar Pranayama. Once you have arrested this breath with your right hand, close your right nostril and slowly exhale through your left nostril. Repeat this one more time. Inhale a deep breath. Constrict your throat. There will be a sound. A smaller sound can be tried beforehand, like this. And when this sound gains continuity, then it is Ujjayi Pranayama, like this. When the whole breath is in your lungs, hold it there by implementing the Jalanthar Bandh. Using your force to stop the breath, you then release the breath through the left nostril by closing the right nostril with your right hand. This is the way to do Ujjayi Pranayama. On day 1, you should do it thrice. Initially, when you try it, you will feel some irritation in the throat. Then gradually, as you will become accustomed to this, you will be able to do this without any hindrance. This Ujjayi Pranayama should be started with thrice a day and go up to 11 times a day, especially for those who suffer problems of thyroid. This pranayama will not only cure the problems of thyroid, but also rid you of the problem of snoring. There are a lot of people who sleep very soundly, but do not let many other people around them sleep peacefully. Even they can benefit a lot by this type of Ujjayi Pranayama. By doing this, you can eliminate the problem of snoring completely. Even other problems of the throat such as phlegm and allergies can be taken care of. It also benefits greatly in asthma. Even heart patients can make great progress with Ujjayi Pranayama. See it once again. Take in a deep breath. The throat will make a sound. The sound will be like this. After holding the breath in for some time while exhaling, close the right nostril with the thumb of your right hand. Now exhale slowly through the left nostril. This is the practice of Ujjayi Pranayama. Ujjayi Pranayama is a sure shot cure for problems of thyroid, but you must do it properly. If there is this sound during the process of exhalation, it is not correct. In the correct procedure of Ujjayi Pranayama, there will be a sound during inhalation.
Param Pujya Swami Ramdev Ji has sparked a revolution in the society. Countless patients have been relieved of their pain. The yoga camps that he holds for nearly 1 week have yielded amazing results for heart patients whose angina has been cured by the miracle of pranayama. Regular practice of this pranayama removes all blockages in the arteries. People who have been troubled by obesity lose about 5 to 10 kilograms of weight, and underweight patients have gained weight. People suffering from asthma and bronchitis have been completely cured. Patients suffering from hypertension, depression and diabetes have shown complete recovery without any medicines, merely by the virtues of pranayama. Arthritis, cervical spondylitis, gastric trouble, constipation and acidity. Swamiji has been miraculously relieving patients of all these ailments by the simple practice of yoga and spiritual energy to bring about a complete divine transformation of the mind. Pranayama and meditation are adding optimism to people's attitude. People who were sad and disappointed now feel the vibrant energy and excitement with newfound self-confidence. At the same time, a spirit of patriotism and nationalism is being rekindled. Param Pujya Swamiji believes that with the power of yoga, this country of Aryan descent will once again find its rightful place and dignity in the world. Non-violence, truth, morality, sacrifice and harmony. All these virtues will prevail. Param Pujya Swamiji is constructing Patanjali Yog Peeth, the world's largest yoga and Ayurveda institution, amidst a spiritually charged atmosphere and the holy and pious splendor of Haridwar. Inspired by the thought of bringing about a spiritual transformation and world harmony, you too could contribute to this noble cause and become a partner in leading India towards a healthy, stable and developed future. To become a member of Patanjali Yog Peeth, you can contact our ashram to make any contribution. Honorable Acharya Balkrishan Ji Maharaj, a great exponent of Ayurveda, leads the Ayurveda Research Center at the ashram, which offers great remedies at nominal cost. These include herbal medicines like Muktavati, the cure for high blood pressure. To remove heart blockages, Hridayamrit, Shilajit, Madhunashini, Medhavati, Kaya Kalpavati, Divya Dant Manjan, Divya Kesh Tail, Divya Pidantak Tail, Chandra Prabhavati, Sri Rasayan, Yavana Amrit, Gas Har Churan, Divya Herbal Tea, Amrit Rasayan, Divya Chavan Prash, etc. There are more Ayurvedic medicines available. Along with this, the ashram publishes a research-oriented monthly magazine, Yog Sandesh, on yoga, Ayurveda, culture and heritage. To subscribe to the magazine and to other books authored by Param Pujya Swamiji, including Pranayama, its philosophy and practice in English, and to get a VCD, you can contact the ashram. For contributions and for any other information about the ashram, you can contact us at Divya Yog Mandir Trust, Kripalu Bagh Ashram, Kankhal, Haridwar. Phone 01334 244107 240008 246737. Fax 244805. Email divyayoga@rediffmail.com. Website www.divyayoga.com.